Now we'll see Paraguay and Parana River of Brazil. These two rivers are located in the southwestern part of Brazil. So these rivers of Paraguay and Parana River you will find in the south here and the western. So these are the two rivers you will find in these two sides. Both the rivers from the catchment of River Plata in Argentina. So these both rivers are having the catchment area from the Argentina. So these both rivers are flowing from the side of Argentina. These two rivers and River Oregon is extreme of the South Highlands and collect their headwaters from the southern portion of the highlands. So as I've already told you, this highlands over here you will find these rivers are flowing from this sides and they are meeting to the Brazilian highlands, and over there you will find these are having a southern portion, so the water is flowing from this sides. So this over here Oregon you will find the rivers, it is meeting to the this Oregon river because it's flowing from this sides. So here having a catchment area means it is stopping over here. Next is São Francisco. It is in the third important river of Brazil. So São Francisco is the river, is the main river which flowing into within the Brazil. Means they are not having any type of catchment area or it is not moving to the other side. It is there between of the Brazil only. The entire basin of the river within the Brazil. So I have already told you this river you will find within the Brazil only. It occupies the eastern portion of the highland. Eastern portion over here means here in the Brazilian highland, here only this São Francisco river is flowing. This river flowed towards the north for a distance of about 100 km over the plateau and takes the sharp eastward turn to enter the coastal strip along the Atlantic Ocean. So this river is also taking the sharp reverse, means that river is flowing here, then it also meeting over here at the coastal of the Atlantic Ocean. So you can see this water is also having a sharp turn. So this is the sharp turn they are taking into the coastal region of eastward. The river is navigable for a distance about 250 km in downstream reaches. So the people who are living in the São Francisco side, they can have a navigation till 250 kilometers. जो वो अगर अपने नेविगेट करना चाहते हैं तो वो 250 किलोमीटर्स के डिस्टेंस पे ही कर सकते हैं और they can do the navigation into the downstream reaches. Next we will see coastal rivers. Coastal rivers are like which is there near the South Atlantic Ocean and North Atlantic Oceans. Brazil has a number of short coastal rivers, so they are having very short of rivers in the coastal area. The coastal area being densely populated, these rivers attain significance. River Paranaíba and River Itapecuru flowing toward northwards meet the North Atlantic Ocean. So this river is also flowing towards the north side and they are meeting to the North Atlantic Ocean. Which are the two rivers? Paranaíba and River Itapecuru is flowing to the North Atlantic Ocean. This river then enter into the south. Then they are taking the sharp turn and they are entering to the south side. Atlantic Ocean collect their headwaters along the escarpment. So this water are also flowing and here you can see the escarpment of Brazil. So over there they are taking the water and they are meeting to the mouth of the escarpment. River Paraguaco enters the Atlantic Ocean near Salvador town. So this river is also having a Paraguay river entering into the Atlantic Ocean near Salvador town. Now we will see the drainage of India. Drainage of India. Rivers in India are largely classified according to the source region into the Himalayan and peninsular region. So we are having two types of drainage in India. One is Himalayan rivers and second is peninsular river. Himalayan river is like Brahmaputra, Krishna, Kaveri, Mahanadi. That are the rivers which are originating from the peninsular regions, and Himalayan rivers are like Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga, Sindhu. These are the Himalayan rivers which are originating from the Himalayas, and these are the two types of rivers which are flowing towards the drainage of India and the Indian. Now we'll see Himalayan drainage. Most of the major rivers in the Himalaya originating from the various glacier. Glacier means what? Ice. Ice को ही हम क्या बोलते हैं? Glacier. So that you will find in the Himalayan region. In summer, when glacier melt, the discharge of water increases in summer. As you all know, when there is a summer season in glacier side or in the Himalayan, the water, the ice will melt and it will discharge in the form of water, and it can happen in the summer season only. They flood during monsoon too. They are perennial rivers. So that river is also called a perennial river. The drainage covers two major river systems such as Sindhu river system and Ganga river system. Sindhu and its tributaries, as you can see, these are the tributaries you will find. Indus. Here you will find the Chenab, Jhelum, Ravi, Beas, Satluj. These are the rivers which are having the near to the Ganga river or near to the Himalayas, and they are also having the tributaries. Tributaries means वो क्या करते हैं, वो water जो है ना discharge करते हैं, means they are also discharging the water and they are making the plain area for the deposition of sediments and rocks. And because of this rivers only, one is Sindhu rivers and second is Ganga rivers, which you will find near the Indus rivers. These are the Himalayan regions, and this is the peninsular regions. Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, and Satluj drain the western Himalayas. So these are the rivers which are flowing to the western Himalayas of India. They flow through the state of Jammu Kashmir, means they are flowing near the Jammu Kashmir only, and they flow almost parallel to each other. A major tributary of river Sindhu, the Satluj, originating near Mansarovar and flow westward. So Mansarovar से वो westward के side चला जाता है Satluj नदी, and it is moving to the east side. Why? Because they are entering to the Punjab plains. Punjab plains have formed because of the deposition of work of the river and its tributaries. So this Satluj Nadi is having a deposition of rocks, sediments, and water because of the big pressure of water. Why? Because they are having the plain, and वहाँ पे एक बार water आने के बाद क्या हो जाता है, पंजाब plain बन जाता है because of the deposition of rock and sediments. Sindhu flow through Pakistan and meets the Arabian Sea. So this river is also flowing through the Pakistan and it meeting to the Arabian Sea. The river Ganga originates from the Gangotri glaciers. तो गंगा का जो river है वो कहाँ से flow करता है, गंगोत्री glaciers से, and it cross towards the Himalayas and meeting to the east river flowing. Many tributaries of the Ganga also flow in a similar manner. Yamuna originating at Yamunotri is a major tributary of Ganga. So Yamuna कहाँ से पास हो रहा है, गंगा से ही पास हो रहा है, and it is meeting to the Yamunotri. So Ganga is flowing towards the Brahmaputra. It moving to the Bay of Bengal of the river.